Hi, Prime Minister. Just a fast question. You know me. Yes. We spoke in the past in the summer. Remember me? I said, Prime Minister, a fast question on Tamara Lynch. You preached the whole wild world about freedoms. How come freedom fighters for the convoy are still in jail? Why? Prime Minister, any answers? Any answers for disrupting the lives of so many Canadians for the last 20 years? Prime Minister, any answers? Please answer the people of Canada. Wow, that's very a coward.
Oh, they are pushing the plan to hide Mr. Trudeau. They are pushing the plans for it. Can you believe that? Non, ne me touchez pas.
À ce moment-là, traversez.
J'ai fait mon travail de journaliste, monsieur.
Je ne toucherai pas. Traversez l'autre côté.
Sur quelle raison?
Celle que c'est un ordre. La police vous donne un ordre, vous obéissez. Ça finit
Écoutez, ne me poussez pas.
Non, mais vous allez traverser l'autre côté.
So now, the police are giving me an order to cross the other side. Hey, vous n'avez pas le droit de me toucher, monsieur. Je veux juste vous rappeler qu'on a déjà une poursuite contre la SPVM. Votre nom, votre badge number.
Krukowski, c'est marqué là. 6084. Bye bye.
So, hey, Alexa for Rebel News, and I'm currently in Montreal. And tonight, we received a tip that Mr. Trudeau was in Outremont for having a dinner with maybe co-worker or friend. So we ran on the scene to see what is happening. And what you can see behind me, police is there all around the restaurant. They have a lot of citizens who are asking questions. I'm going to take the chance to ask as well my question to them. Let's check it out. Monsieur Trudeau, est-ce que vous vous rappelez de moi? On s'est déjà parlé au combat des chefs. J'espère que oui. Je m'intéressais à savoir, Monsieur Trudeau, votre arrive-can, est-ce que c'est en fait la nouvelle version du Non-Digital Traveler Identity que vous avez signé avec le World Economic Forum en 2018, Monsieur Trudeau? Tamara Lich est une manifestante pacifique qui est en ce moment en prison parce qu'elle a juste pris un selfie avec un autre manifestant. Est-ce que vous trouvez ça normal ici au...
Oui. On s'était déjà rencontrés à d'autres événements.
Oui.
Tout ce que je vous demande, c'est que, un, c'est un événement privé. Deux, il y a d'autres clients du restaurant aussi.
Le premier ministre n'est pas privé, monsieur.
Bon, mais je vais parler moins fort, mais M. Trudeau aurait l'exigence peut-être de venir parler aux gens qui ont des questions pour lui.
C'est possible de respecter la quiétude des autres gens autour aussi.
Monsieur Trudeau, est-ce que vous supportez les nouvelles régulations au niveau de l'émission d'azote et de carbone que Marc Routet est en train d'implémenter en Hollande? Est-ce que vous supportez les régulations, Monsieur Trudeau?
Ah, mais c'est le même premier ministre qui se promène en jet.
On dérange le reste de mes clients. Si on peut juste me laisser travailler.
Alors pourquoi ils ont pris une table à l'extérieur?
S'il voulait la privacité. Moi, je suis juste dans le trottoir.
Et Monsieur Trudeau, pourquoi vous écoutez pas une partie de votre peuple qui a des questions pour vous?
Ça fait quand même...
Do you support the new regulation on nitrogen and carbon emission that Mark Rutte are doing right now in Netherlands? Mr. Trudeau doesn't want to answer to any question. I tried to ask question in French and in English just to see if he would answer, and obviously he's not doing it. So we can see like the nice meal that Mr. Trudeau is having probably on our taxpayer. Your money, guys, and he's eating your money and he's not answering the question that he should answer. Monsieur Trudeau, quel autre accord avez-vous signé avec le World Economic Forum? I've never been as close as Mr. Trudeau, but obviously he's not turning his face to watch or to try to have a contact with me. He's completely ignoring a part of the people that is on the street asking questions to him. Monsieur Trudeau, je vais répéter encore une fois, Tamara Lich, qui est une manifestante pacifique, est retenue en prison pour avoir pris un selfie avec un autre manifestant. Est-ce que les libéraux ne soutiennent plus maintenant les libertés civiles? Monsieur Trudeau, quel autre accord avez-vous signé avec le World Economic Forum autre que le Non-Digital Traveler Identity. Comment pouvez-vous manger en ce moment, M. Trudeau, quand vos aéroports sont en chaos et que votre peuple est en train de vous poser des questions et vous observe?
Quand on fait les mises à jour d'ArriveCan et tout ça, tous ces communiqués, on ne parle même plus des non-vaccinés. Ma mère, elle a 72 ans. Elle ne peut pas aller voir ma grand-mère qui a 91 ans au Nicaragua parce qu'elle ne peut pas sortir. Elle ne peut pas prendre le vaccin. Puis voilà, monsieur, il vit sa vie normalement. Et ma mère, qui était une Canadienne, qui est arrivée ici, qui croyait dans la liberté de ce pays, qui était une prisonnière politique, qui a été une exilée politique. On est arrivé ici à Dorval avec une valise de 200 $ dans les mains au mois de novembre, sans manteau, sans rien. OK, ma mère qui a fait une vie. Ce monsieur-là, voilà, ce Trust Fund Baby, lui dit, t'es plus une Canadienne à 100%. Tu n'as plus tous les droits que les autres Canadiens. Puis on doit vivre avec ça. OK? Je dois vivre avec ça. Puis pendant que lui, il mange à sa guise et tout ça, mais ma mère, sa pension, elle achète moins de choses à tous les jours.
Canadians know the national anthem. They stand in silence to remember those who died for this country. But not every Canadian knows their rights and freedoms. The Freedom Passport will change that. It looks and feels like a Canadian passport, but contains the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms in a portable, easy-to-read format. The Freedom Passport. Order one for yourself and for all the freedom lovers that you love at freedompassport.ca.
Oh, they are pushing the plan to hide Mr. Trudeau. They are pushing the plan for it. Can you believe that? Ça, c'est comme ça que M. Trudeau, vous traitez vos citoyens en poussant une plante pour essayer de vous cacher à l'arrière?
Oh, il a poussé la plante. Mais il a une plante. Il a une plante. Il a une plante.
Mr. Trudeau, how many agreements did you make with the World Economic Forum when you went to Davos? Mr. Trudeau, do you support what Mark Rutte is doing in Netherlands on the new regulation of the nitrogen and carbon emission? Do you support it? Are you going to do the same here in Canada? Are you willing to trade your beautiful meal tonight for bugs, Mr. Trudeau?
He's always ignored, common citizens. That doesn't disturb me too much. It happens with a lot of politicians. What disturbs me is that he has deprived us of freedom for years, and he's funding neo-Nazis in the Ukraine, sending our tax money to the Ukraine. And he doesn't care. He probably doesn't even know what Azov is.
Yeah.
Right? So to me, this is a dictator who is funding neo-Nazi units in the Ukraine who are openly anti-Jewish, and he does this in Outremont, which is a Jewish neighborhood. This is just unbelievable. So
we have the president of the police now. So we see that the police are there for, I don't know, the protection of Mr. Justin Trudeau, but it seems that most of the people here, it's children.
Pas juste flâner dans la rue comme
Ah
ça.
oui, c'est écrit où?
Oui, c'est un règlement municipal.
Ah, c'est un règlement
Bonjour, madame. Juste, attention,
Mais on marche.
Avez-vous dit qu'elle n'était pas permise de rester dans la rue?
C'est pas ça que j'ai dit.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez dit? Pouvez-vous répéter pour moi, s'il vous plaît? Je vous le demande. En ce moment, c'est un milieu qui est public. Vous ne pouvez pas me donner un ticket par rapport à ça, monsieur. Sous quelle raison vous me donneriez un ticket ici?
Je vous donne l'ordre de circuler. Si vous refusez l'ordre de circuler sur un trottoir, je peux vous écrire un constat pour ça.
Et sous quel prétexte?
De ne pas m'enregistrer en ce moment.
Ben oui, j'ai le droit. Je suis dans un milieu
Là,
public.
maintenant, vous circulez. Let's go.
Je vais appeler mon avocat avant.
Appelez-le.
Puis, on va voir c'est qui a
Vous allez
raison.
circuler quand même.
Parce qu'il y a un règlement municipal qui a été...
Droit de règlement.
On vous donne l'ordre de circuler.
S'il veut pas, vous avez...
J'ai le droit d'enregistrer monsieur, c'est dans mon droit.
Je vais me mettre devant vous d'abord.
You're saying something. I have to believe you. I don't believe you. That's your
Stop it.
No, no.
Hey.
Police officer, they give me the ticket after
Vous n'allez pas m'intimider, monsieur.
C'est mon boss.
I know
Je te
the
demande de
law,
pas
they stand on the
le
side.
mettre ça d'en face.
Je le mets-
C'est une
je suis
question
à
de
distance,
sécurité.
Et moi, je fais
Si vous
ça
ne comprenez pas, ça va finir avec une entrave. Vous comprenez?
Well, you can give a ticket without telling you which law. Tell me the regulation number.
Okay, that's
something.
it.
What?
What do you want?
I just want to stand here.
Okay, you will not stay there.
What are you going to do to me? You're going to arrest me for that?
We're gonna give you a ticket for
Okay,
that.
no problem.
Okay, on va y donner. Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
If you continue, you're going to be booked.
Book me.
Be arrested.
No problem.
you
For
have
what?
a piece
For
of
standing on
ID?
a corner? Don't have to give you my ID. I'm not driving a car.
You're in an infraction, sir.
But I don't have to give you an ID. I'm not driving a car.
Okay, what is your name?
I don't have to tell you my name.
You can stand on the sidewalk. You shouldn't stand on the street. That's jaywalking.
No, it's the sidewalk place.
Yeah, you have the right to be on the sidewalk, and we're already suing the SPVM.
Yeah.
And we'll sue them again. I'm happy to talk to them. Unfortunately, I don't speak French.
They speak English, actually, to me.
Yeah. So I reject their demand that you get off the sidewalk, and I'll sue them if they touch you.
They want to give me a ticket if I'm staying.
Oh, well, take your ticket. I mean, who cares? Take the ticket and we'll fight it in court. But if they touch you or arrest you or push you, we'll sue them because you're allowed to be on the sidewalk. Just film everything, please. Film all your interactions with the police. And even remind them that we're already suing them, and I'm happy to sue again. I'm happy to talk to the police if you think that'll help.
Yeah, you're allowed. You can talk to them.
I don't want to talk to him.
June?
I won't. Remove that from my face.
Just make sure you get the names of the police, Alexa, because we'll be suing them. Their names and badge numbers, please.
Okay, we will take all their badge number and their name because what they are asking is like, I'm not allowed by a municipal law to stand on the sidewalk where I'm allowed because it's a public space. So what they are asking right now is not legal. So we'll take all their name and I will make them remember that we have already a lawsuit against the SPVM.
You give me a ticket already for that, so I might as well
Donc,
use my...
votre badge number, monsieur?
Monsieur l'agent Santana, 5793.
5793. Monsieur, badge number.
Je
et
viens de
votre-
travailler.
Not happy to be, so why are you
Vous écoutez, vous ne travaillez pas.
No, I'm not.
Enlève ça de mon gage.
That dictator
Touchez pas mon micro, monsieur, je vous demande votre badge.
Pour ma sécurité, j'aimerais ça que tu recules et t'enlèves ça de ma face, s'il te plaît.
Je vous demande, je me recule, mais j'ai besoin de votre badge number. Votre numéro de badge, monsieur.
Put it in my
Viens avec
postbox.
moi. Tu vas
Monsieur, j'ai besoin de votre numéro de badge et votre nom.
pas d'affaire à vous, madame.
Oui, ben, j'ai besoin d'avoir.
j'ai pas d'affaires.
Ben, je vous demande de vous identifier, monsieur.
Tu as dit positivement.
Let's go.
Wait.
Est-ce que
I
tu l'as
thought
pris,
you
ton nom?
don't understand?
C'est Chauvette. J. Chauvette. Right. Now you can see they are giving a ticket to this man because he didn't comply to move from the sidewalk. You can see it. This is a sidewalk. This is not the street. This is a public space. We are allowed as a citizen to stand up in the public space because you have no reason. We are not a threat. We are not doing anything bad. So one, I've been taken away for probably receive a ticket and we'll continue to ask our question because we are therefore asking questions to Mr. Trudeau because Mr. Trudeau doesn't give any answer to all the other part of the citizen that are asking for answer. Mr. Trudeau, do you agree with Mark Rutte about the new regulation on nitrogen and carbon emission? Do you support it?
Madame?
I'm doing my job.
Je comprends, mais qu'est-ce qu'on vous a demandé tout à l'heure? De circuler.
Oui, mais j'ai
En anglais et en français.
This is my right to be on the sidewalk.
Juste aller de l'autre côté, ça va être correct.
But why can I not stand here?
Déjà expliqué, là.
Pourquoi je peux pas être
On
ici?
vous l'a expliqué, c'est un règlement municipal. Vous me
Il
le
n'y a pas de
demandez.
règlement municipal, monsieur.
Vous êtes en train de flâner, là, c'est pour ça. Là. Vous restez ici.
Parce qu'on n'a plus le droit de flâner.
Merci. Donc, est-ce que vous allez...
Non, en fait,
Merci.
on ne me touche pas, premièrement.
Je ne touche pas.
Vous avez quasiment touché.
T'es pas en train de flâner. On est en train
Je suis en train de travailler, je fais mon reportage. I'm a reporter, I'm a journalist, I'm doing my job right now, I'm not just doing anything.
Sauf que vous n'allez pas plus loin qu'ici. Parce que je suis là présent. Là non plus. Je bouge pas.
But you say that I cannot stand, so I'm walking.
OK, mais pas ici non plus. Allez de l'autre côté.
Hey, man! Monsieur Trudeau!
Je réponds pas, là, ça sert à rien.
Oui, ben, I'm here for doing my job.
Parfait. On va vous demander de traverser l'autre côté, s'il vous plaît.
Non,
C'est
sur
un
quelle,
ordre.
sur quelle
C'est un ordre.
Un ordre de pour?
Traversez, madame, s'il vous plaît.
Mais sous quelle raison?
Madame, je vous la demande. Traversez l'autre côté.
Parce qu'un ordre vient nécessairement avec quelque chose.
Madame, s'il vous
Non,
plaît.
ne me touchez
Ben,
pas.
à ce moment-là, traversez.
Je fais mon travail de journaliste, monsieur.
Je ne toucherai pas. Traversez l'autre côté.
Sur
Vous savez,
quelle raison?
Celle que c'est un ordre. La police vous donne un ordre, vous obéissez. Ça finit que ça
Écoutez,
finit là.
ne me poussez pas.
Non, mais vous allez traverser l'autre côté.
So now, the police are giving me an order to cross the other side. Hey, vous n'avez pas le droit de me toucher, monsieur. Je veux juste vous rappeler qu'on a déjà une poursuite contre la SPVM. Votre nom, votre badge number.
Krukowski, c'est marqué là. 6084. Bye bye.
Comment?
6084. Traversez. Attention, la marche.
Et votre nom
Merci.
complet?
C'est marqué là.
Non, non.
Krukowski.
Moi, j'ai besoin de le voir.
C'est bon.
Monsieur m'a poussé. Monsieur a eu une interaction physique avec moi. The police did push me. So we had an interaction. I did nothing. I was just doing my job as a reporter to ask questions. They are pushing away everybody.
But if it would be the president of the United States, they would block up 3 blocks, you know? This is not security.
Yeah.
No, it's not security. Anybody can come with a gun and start shooting, you know?
With their so-called SPVM standing around.
There's no security. This is not enough security. Right.
But
especially what's going on in this crazy world, you know? You have shootings all over the place, you know?
So what is your thought of the fact that probably his meal that he's eating right now is the money of the taxpayer and is not going to answer any of your question as citizen of?
It's not a fancy restaurant. No. He's not eating in the, you know, a cheap restaurant. He's eating what the people eat, you know?
But what do you think about the fact that the police came, they give a ticket to someone that was just standing on the street?
They give him a ticket.
Yes,
you need security, you know?
This is not security.
It's not security, but...
This is empty. This is bags of meat, empty.
It's a joke. It's not security.
Bastards with meat in it. That's it.
I'm just wondering, you're the security of Mr. Trudeau? Yeah.
Bon, don't ask if you know.
No, but why the police is doing your job instead of you pushing away the people?
No comment on this.
No comment? Because now you have no security around, but the police came, so the taxpayer money is using for having more security instead of you maybe standing there to protect the Prime Minister, no?
It's your point of view.
But why are you standing just in the street and not doing anything? Not supposed to be paid for being like the security? Or maybe not.
I don't know. He seems to know better than me, so.
I don't know. It's why I'm asking you the question. Why you are so many?
I'm good. I'm good.
No answer. Explanation why you cannot stand on the street.
They said it's a regulation of municipality or something. I don't know exactly what, but I asked them to give me a regulation number. They couldn't give it to me. That's it.
And what do you think about all of that?
No, I told them that I think that they're bullies and that's it.
Yeah. And especially because we know that during the curfew, the acidic place was the most targeted.
That's what I told them.
What do you think about all of that? And Mr. Trudeau doesn't answer any questions.
I don't. Mr. Trudeau, you can't talk to him. Look, I can't talk because I'll be singled out afterwards as a Hasidic Jew saying my own personal opinion. This is not. I'm not talking on behalf of anybody, but this is my personal opinion about Mr. Trudeau. I think that what he's doing is really not right, and it's not right to the people, and he's not listening to the people. So. But this is my personal opinion, and I don't want people to start scapegoating the whole community because I said something. So that's about it. That's my personal opinion.
So no ticket, it was not fine. They just say that they can give it to him a ticket, but he didn't do it. They say that it's a municipal law to not stand in the street and not doing anything. This is again untrue because on public space, you're allowed to stand as a free citizen in the street, not in the middle of the street, but on the sidewalk. Police is there asking people. I'm really far away from you, and
Good. You are, but I asked you to stand aside.
yeah, but you have like a lot of people on this side.
Yes.
What is the
good.
difference?
I'm about to make them move. All right. So as you. All right. Please move. Thank you. Move again. Actually, for the 10th time. Thank you.
Oh, still, you see, they are pushing away the people that are just trying to stand somewhere and redirecting them the other side of the street. So this is kind of incredible. So Justin Trudeau just left the restaurant as usual. He did ignore everybody, took some selfie with some people who were in the restaurant, and afterwards the police did block the street for him to enter in the car. So as usual, Mr. Trudeau doesn't want to be confronted on real question. So if you like, please like and share that video. Thanks, guys. You see, we left right away when we received the tip that Mr. Trudeau was in Montreal. And so if you want to help us with our coverage, please go to rebelfieldreport.com, and on this website you can donate generously for our honest journalism. Thank you.